this, Lance. Um, there's a lot of wrap ups I could give, but I'm going to give you the one that's on my heart, and it's connected to some of the stuff we've been talking about, and that is squeeze the lemon. Kind of like the James 4 verse. People squeeze the lemon's a common phrase, right? It just means like get all of what you can get out of that lemon. Don't waste anything, and look at your life that way as just an opportunity. Not just James 4, but James 1:12. I think of 2 Timothy. God has not given you a spirit of fear, but a spirit of power and love and a sound mind. If you're feeling afraid in anything, know that that's not from God. God has given you a spirit of power and love and a sound mind. That spirit, that is the breath of Him. In Genesis, it says He breathed into us and created our spirit. That wasn't just a breath of oxygen, but that was a piece of Himself. Understand that you are spirit, soul, and body, that God breathed His spirit into you, and you have a purpose on this earth. And squeeze the lemon. Don't let life pass you by. I want to get everything I can get out of this. I want to get the Zoe life, uh, the crown of victory that life has for us, because I'm going to come to the end of my life and it's going to be over, and there's no going back and changing it. And so, really, if I could just charge anybody with this, is to squeeze the lemon. So, where some of that came from for me, Lance, great opportunity I had is at a very young age, encountering death many times and really thinking that my life was over. And to encounter mortality at such a young age is a gift. Um, it's a different conversation, but as I've seen people who really like get all the way into their 50s and haven't really encountered their mortality until then, um, I don't think that's not the gentle life that we want to have. Different conversation, but anyways, when people haven't met their mortality till a later age, you can kind of miss it. But you don't have to go into combat or be in a car accident or anything like that to have that encounter with your mortality to really grasp the eternal perspective. Squeeze the lemon and eternal perspective, kingdom perspective go together. And if you can just look at your life that way of like, I want all of it. I'm going to push. I'm going to get to the end of my life and feel like I gave my all. If you can know that that's the greatest feeling you're going to feel, that would be amazing. So I guess that would be my wrap up, is to tell people to squeeze the lemon and get the most out of life. Don't mislive your life.